that wonderful celebration in the church year. You might be interested to know that it's been celebrated in some form or fashion since the 3rd century. The day was originally set aside to commemorate all those martyrs who lived and died during the time of persecution of the early church. Their names were rarely recorded and not remembered, but their witness was powerful. And so the early church wanted to make sure that they and their sacrifices for the faith and their courage would not be forgotten. Eventually, though, after Constantine became emperor and the persecution of Christians stopped, the celebration of All Saints was extended to remember all those who have lived and died in the faith, and who, as we say in church language, rest from their labors and are now with the Lord. And so we continue that aspect of this special day when we name those persons in our own congregation and those that we know who have died in the past year and in our recent memory, and who now live in the presence and the glory of God. I have always loved All Saints' Day, even as a child, because it offers such a great day of amazing stories of courage and strength through the example of many faithful characters throughout our church's history. But it holds a particular sweetness for me, since my own father died 9 years ago. And I find it comforting to think about him and others I have known and loved as being part of that great cloud of witnesses who constantly surround us, cheering us on, worshiping alongside us, even right now. So what do you think of when you hear the word saint? Or rather, whom do you think of? And what exactly is a saint anyway? As Lutherans, we would turn first to Scripture, wouldn't we, for guidance? When Paul writes letters to the churches at Corinth and Philippi, at Rome and Ephesus and Colossae, he greets them all by calling them saints. It's as if he is writing, "Dear saints," and he is including everyone who has been baptized and all who have made a profession of faith in Jesus Christ. Saints are not a special class of Christians. Saints are those who live by faith, including us. Paul is not talking about a collection of perfect people. For example, when he writes to the church in Corinth, it's because they are in need of instruction and, yes, correction, some chastisement and admonition even, because they've been squabbling among themselves. And they're giving certain members higher status. They've been falling prey to false teachers who have come to undermine the witness of Paul. And still, Paul calls them saints because that is what they are. Saints in need of correction. It's helpful to know that the word saint has its roots in the Greek word for holy. Saints are the holy ones. You are the holy ones. Holy means set apart by God, for God, and for God's purposes, so that saints, in some sense, reflect the goodness and presence of God. We are holy in God's eyes, not because of anything we have done, but because of what Christ has done for us on the cross. That God views us as holy is solely a gift of God offered to us, which we receive when we believe in him. To be a saint is not to be perfect in this lifetime. To be a saint is simply to live somewhat imperfectly, but by faith. Saints are people who in many ways remind us that God is in our midst through their own gentleness, humility, and love, pointing us beyond ourselves and themselves to the very source of our life and faith, that is Christ. Their lives point us to God. It was profound and, while troubling to some, reassuring to many when Mother Teresa's diaries revealed that she herself struggled in faith and even had times when God seemed very far away to her. She wrote in her diary of days when she felt a deep despair, and yet she kept doing the work she was called to do, a witness to faithfulness that keeps going even in the face of doubt and anguish. She kept loving and caring for the poor of Calcutta, even when God did seem far away. And somehow in her caring for those needy ones, God was made known to her and to those she served and to us. Even Paul himself struggled. As he writes to the Corinthians, he admits that the life of faith is not always easy. He writes, "We do not want you to be unaware, brothers and sisters, of the affliction we experienced in Asia, for we were utterly, unbearably crushed, and we despaired of life itself." But Paul goes on to say that God sustained and consoled them in their affliction so that they would be able to console others, those also who were afflicted, and so they could receive the consolation Paul received from God as he offered it to them, encouraging them. So when we want to give up, by God's grace, we find the strength to go on, because God has promised not to abandon us, but to see us through, whenever and especially when we may be poor or hungry, sorrowful, excluded, or misunderstood. We may not give thanks for all circumstances, but we can give thanks in all circumstances. Because God's saints aren't perfect, but saints are committed. Like the beauty of the stained glass windows you see, God's light shines through them, and their light shines in you, in them, in you. The world gets a glimpse of God present and at work, in showing compassion and speaking the truth, demanding justice, and loving selflessly, even our enemies. Jesus tells his disciples, "You are the salt of the earth. You are the light of the world." And so you are. We have all sorts of chemical preservatives today, but in Bible times, salt was their only preservative, and it was highly valued. It was used to clean and to purify as well as preserve food and keep it from rotting. And I thought of the old expression, "Saints preserve us." No one says that anymore, but when I was a child, "Saints preserve us," is an old Irish saying, and I relate to it. I relate to it because it is saints in our midst who inspire us to be faithful too, who preserve us by the Spirit in faith as we encourage each other. You are the light of the world. You are the light of the world. Saints radiate the light of Christ that is in them. In darkness we stumble around, but light enables us to see, and clearly saints enable us to encounter the light of Christ. Light in the darkness is reassuring. The light of the saints reassures us and lifts us up when we need it. We turned our clocks back last night, and it will be getting dark much earlier in the evening now, perhaps. But just as we have fewer hours of daylight, sometimes there are seasons that are dark in our lives, in our history. We know about the phenomenon of seasonal affective disorder, where the shorter periods of daylight and increasing darkness at the beginning of each day make us feel sometimes a little down, lethargic, and gloomy. And so we turn on all the lights we can, at least I do, outside and inside, just so the light of the saints, both living and dead, dispels the darkness for us and lifts us up and guides the way as they shine before us. So now I invite you to take a moment for silent reflection, to remember the saints that you have known, those you have read about, and those who have inspired you to faith and to action. Remember and give thanks for them. Remember that they are part of the great cloud of witnesses that surrounds us today, and we are still powerfully connected to them by faith and love. They continue to witness to us, to follow in Jesus' way, that is to love even our enemies, to bless those who curse us, to do unto others as we would have others do unto us. Who taught you that? Who taught you that? Who showed you the way of life? Who inspired your faith so that you would even seek to live such a life so different from the conventional wisdom? And so take a moment now and remember them. And then I invite you to come forward and light a candle to remember someone who has been a saint for you, as we commend them to God, entrusting them to God's loving care, as we see the light in the candle, a symbol of the life that continues. They and we are bound up together, one body, one faith, one baptism, communion of the saints. After we have remembered, we will pray together. First, we begin by remembering those members of our Saviors who have died this past year, giving thanks for their life and for what they have meant to us. And then each of you will be invited to come forward, beginning with the choir.
And we can notice.
We will light a candle and give thanks to God. Amen.
Hey, Hayden, about
Allard Freimark, Warren Freeman, Arlene Cappers, Michael Rowley, Betty Thompson, Russell Hancock, Catherine Hyam, Ada Fowler, Peter Pack, Gerald Jerry Wilford, Ruth Ness, Glenna Dixie, Tyler Bucknell, Eldina Seabright, Rivoli, Sherry Pumpkin Cruz, Lester Feynman.